My name is Deborah Monroe Heaps. I'm the Director of Community Outreach and Prevention Education. I've been working with the Riverside Area Rape Crisis Center for 24 years. We are at John W. North High School today. We're launching our new grant opportunity with them in community mobilization to stop sexual violence. The goal was to start planting the idea in some of the students here about stopping sexual violence and setting boundaries and having healthy relationships. We hired Mike to come aboard with the Date Safe Project and engage the youth in conversation about how to become healthier in relationships, sexual consent.
Do most people stop and say, "May I kiss you?" or do most people just go for it?
Most people just go for it.
All right, let's see what the room thinks. Do most people ask first or go for it? We're here to really change the conversation on what consent means, what it looks like, and how we live in a culture where we really are founded on consent. So we teach 3 skill sets. 1, how to intervene when you see a messed up situation at a party or a house situation with friends using alcohol or drugs. 2, how to make sure that we're supporting survivors when sexual assault does happen so they can get the full support they deserve. And then 3, how to ask for consent to make sure you know you have a choice and to talk about consent and what it means, the real definition of it. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you.
When we saturate a high school like this with a kickoff event like this, with our prevention educators in the school talking to students, doing events, doing a youth leadership program where not only are the adults talking about consent and how important it is to get that permission, but the young people are. They're talking to one another, they're having conversations, they're calling out people for not doing this behavior, and not only are the kids doing that, but the adults are too. And so it's really important that they have the resources and the staff to be able to continue this work, and not just a little bit, but a lot over this whole school of like 2,500 kids, right? We need to get to all of them in all different ways, and their teachers and their school district. So being able to have donors that support prevention work, being able to have foundations and corporate sponsors that support the work they do with young people is so important to change our social norms and to change the way that our young people learn about sex and consent.
Without the financial help of donors at the Riverside Area Rape Crisis Center, these programs can't happen. It requires an investment in being able to make things happen, bring people in, be able to bring resources in that maybe the students would never have had access to, and that makes a huge difference. And so the donors have a massive impact on these kids' lives, because without them, we might not be in the room. And you just had 300 students get to have their eyes opened and even recognize themselves situations they might have been in or experienced that weren't okay. And for the first time, some of them recognized, that's not okay what happened to me, and I don't ever want that to happen again. And they're able to own their boundaries and respect their boundaries, and maybe even get support that they never would have gotten without the help of donors.
We wish to sincerely thank everyone for the opportunities that we have to help people who have been sexually assaulted or to provide primary prevention through the generous donations, attendance at events that we have, or anything that you have done to help grow our agency and support our agency in helping sexual assault victims and promote primary prevention. We are so glad to have you with us. Thank you so much for your interest in our agency.